breaking pDAI news. Once again, baby dolls, we have made a new discovery again, thanks to DcentralizeMe and 99 Capital. The big rumored Richard Hart or associate wallet, the big wallet, the big MakerDAO guy who voted with 555 Maker recently, we found a fiat liquidity exit bridge that he is building out right now. Okay, so to spoil it here for you, the pDAI from PulseChain, remember PulseChain, friends, the superior Ethereum, he has taken the pDAI from the PulseChain. He bridges it over to estrogen land, which is Ethereum. Now it's called wrapped pDAI. Yes. And he bonds it with Ethereum. And he's been doing that right now. All right. So if you assume pDAI is going to be $1, that would imply that this bridge is what everybody uses to exit. Because when they come over from PulseChain, they move out. What are they going to be doing? They can, though, use the Ethereum and pDAI pool to exit. And there's a lot of like arbitrage and stuff you can hook up as people leave and slap it around. So let me go through it with you right now. I know, friends, like every day I think the news has slowed down. There's no more things left. And then every day I get surprised. More and more things start to happen. Here is my post right now. Let's read DcentralizeMe. And by the way, this is literally hot, fresh. Like this has literally come out like today. Hot, fresh again. It's the DcentralizeMe. What about our top voter who spent $40,000 to participate in our vote only to not leave a comment? Well, he's a Hex OG who's been bridging pDAI to Ethereum and creating a Uniswap pool. WPDAI ETH, lock, mint, ETH, fiat. Absolutely crazy. View the top voter. Your route to fiat is being laid. Here we have it right now. So what I'll do now, friends, I'll just show you with a diagram quickly, like what's actually happening, because this is, they're building the bridges. Okay, this is extreme. This is critical. This is how everyone's gonna like. It's not everyone's going to exit, but like this is the path, just so like everything is available. So I'll just quickly show you what he's been actually doing. You see, friends, this is PulseChain. Okay, we're on PulseChain here, and this is, so he's on the PulseChain network, and this is the pDAI. Okay, the pDAI. So what he's done is he's moved over the bridge. He goes, wee, I'm moving over the bridge. And now he's in estrogen land, Ethereum. Yes, in Ethereum. So he's gone to Uniswap and he's got the ETH and now he's bonding the pDAI. Okay, so, you know, just to explain to you what the hell's going on. Remember that fiat bridge, a lot of people, look, if you want to see evidence that there is a grand plan going on, this once again raises the probability that pDAI and its destiny is for $1, and it's all happening. The price is around 1.9 cents. Of course, there are GD McCheats. I don't know what happens from here. I'm just letting you all know. Everyone's trying to call the top on it. Everyone's trying to call the top. I'm like, oh, well, I've seen this story play out before. Maybe it shoots up, pumps up more. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough to really. Look at what we've gone through in the past couple of years. Look. This is the Hex chart, you see. A lot of people, look, see how Hex does the U-turn, it does the hockey stick, it goes up. You see how it starts grinding up, grinding up, grinding up? If all you saw was this part, okay, if all you saw was here, you're used to like Hex retrace. Goes up, retrace. Goes up, retrace. So look at this. When this part happens, you see that? When that happens, you're so used to all these dumps. All right, but actually, look what happens now, friends. You're now in 2021. You're now in the bull market year. So look what actually occurs. It stops. Everyone thinks it's over. Shoots up. It stops again. Shoots. Grinds, grinds, grinds. Look at that. Comes back, stops. What I'm doing is just watch it on the right-hand side. You see that? Everyone thinks it's over. Look at this. Now you have a big move up. This is actually the final end. So I walked you through how everyone has PTSD when it comes to watching all the ranges and all the price action. And then when the real move happens, only those strong believers survive. So if you're curious, right, because I always have like a super trend, we can actually have a look at this. And I'll put a super trend on the pDAI chart, pDAI price chart right now. This is a weekly chart. And yes, it flipped green at this moment in time. And look at that. That's wild. It almost flipped red on this chart. That's crazy. It maintained green this whole freaking time. But even if it did flip red, it would have been all right. So that's where it is right now. What happens here? Look, there's a thesis behind it. It's so clear. Now, clear doesn't mean it clearly goes there. It just means it's binary, and it's you don't have to argue about what happens in the up or the down side. There's no argument. It's like, okay, if it's a failure, 0. If it's destined for $1, okay, you know the target. Not $2, not $10, not 20 cents, $1. So now it's around 1.9 to 2 cents. That's why the upside, man, is a 50x upside if you're correct, and then you lose everything if you're wrong. That's why you don't have to go all in. You shouldn't go all in, not financial advice, but I would treat this like a lottery ticket. How much would you play on something where the downside is you lose everything, but your upside is 50? Your downside, you could still lose everything. Remember, Grok gives it a 60% chance, and I've been telling everybody, even though Hex is a better Bitcoin, a lot of the Hexicans, I mean, like, it's as clear as day to me. When I read all the essays about FUD and all these other things about pDAI, you're not actually FUDding pDAI. What you're trying to do is explain why you're not long, and I can read through it. And the answer of, you know, people want to always know why aren't they long? Why aren't they long? It's because they don't have 100% confirmation it's Richard Hort. That's why. They need Richard to tell them he likes the pDAI. That's what and that's what I believe. If he did come and say that, you would have a significant repricing. But also at some point, like, you need more things to be set up for the market to price these in. Also, we have some interesting comments from Aaron here. What's Aaron have to say today? I'm just a freak on the internet who enjoys getting pegged. Yes, get pegged. There you go, baby dolls. It's very controversial, of course. It's very controversial, and it's kind of funny, man. This is the speculator people coming in. They're like, oh, they're coming in. They're so amazed, but why is this getting attention now and stuff? Because Habibi, I know you're new, man. I know you. Firstly, we've all known about this for a long time. It's just hitting critical levels now. It is. It's undeniable now. And the critical levels, everyone has to know, oh, yeah, there's a game now. You know, there's a game. You know, these things are happening. And by the way, it's bullish for the whole chain, man. It's bullish for the whole chain, friends. I think it was Brissology or something. Like, even Brissology, you probably watched one of my videos, right? And he said, like, oh, if they're all wrong about pDAI, the origin address pumps all the coins. Okay. If they're right about pDAI, the origin address backs the stable coin, which goes and pumps all the coins. It's literally a win-win situation. It is. So if it's a win-win situation, why are some people upset? I know, man, it's hard, friends. And I know why. It's because it's blasphemy. Because in this world, Richard is God, and people are claiming that they are receiving whispers from him through the blockchain. So, I mean, he did make the bridge that friends. Like, hey, we don't know who it is. We don't know who it is. It could be like one giant facade psyops. Come on, bro. Like, he's gone out of his way to bridge the wrapped pDAI with no liquidity, put it on Uniswap, and then bond it with ETH so people can exit. You know, so the bridges are being built, friends. Okay, it's kind of like you and I were in a city, and the mayor has promised that we're going to build a giant statue of a bull with 2 big nuts, and there'll be an orange juice vending machine. Okay, so he builds the bull first, but you and I, we're here for the main event. We're here for the orange juice vending machine. But the mayor, he tells us it's going to happen, but you're still trusting him. You don't know. But you can see outside in the city that the highways are being built. You know, so it's pretty much it. So looking at the highways of the bridge of Ethereum and PulseChain, and that's why everybody's reverse engineering it. They go, why would you be building a highway for this Ponzi coin if it's going to 0? There must be something bigger coming out later on. Also, that's why we have a lot of doubt, friends. So we have Mr. Pulse Freedom. Now I'm sure it's not Richard Hart. So it's interesting. This would confirm more Richard Hart's associated. You're building a bridge, but who got left, friends? It's literally It's literally like a city goes 100 miles out of the city and they start putting signs up to how to get to the city. You know what I mean? And you're looking at the guy putting up signs. Now, the guy putting up signs giving you directions to the city. Could he be a crackhead bum? He could, but there's higher odds that you're looking at somebody employed by the town mayor, the council. You see what I mean? Like and here's the thing: you look at one thing, you're like, oh, is it enough to go all in or not? First, you shouldn't go all in, but once again, you stack these up, 11 things plus one, plus one, plus one. Again, you just keep stacking these up. Grok giving a 60% chance. See, here's the thing, friends. Grok doesn't consider Richard Hart as God. Grok looks at all this information and it's computing these probabilities and it goes, oh, I'll give you like a 60% chance on like all the events and stuff. But the market right now is giving it 1.9% chance. Could be opportunity, unless you think you're smarter than AI. And I think this meme sums it up best, friends. I love this peanut brain meme. He maybe even took it from one of my picks. It's funny. So, Travis, pDAI is going to $1. That's it, friends. This is the left curve guy, part of the left curve meme. This is it. Okay, you literally, oh man, and I will laugh so hard, man, if it actually does go there. It was like the most simple to understand IQ testing. It's like, okay, you have the target, you have all the whispers, the chart's going up and to the right. Do you participate or not? And that's exactly what we're looking at, by the way. You have the whispers, you know the target, the chart's going up and to the right, and there's still not everyone's in. Here's the thing, a lot of people get upset that a lot of people are in, but I never get upset. That's the market price, man. There's no 100% certainty. That's why it's like that. Just like when Bitcoin was 15 or 20K, I was not upset that people weren't bullish. Like, man, you can't be bullish because the narrative you associate yourself with is like, oh, there's high rates and there's a recession coming. Yeah, nothing except the price moving up can actually change your mind. Nothing. Well, it's the same thing here. Nothing except pDAI going to 5 cents and then 10 cents and then 30 cents. Okay, see these steps? Nothing can change their mind. Right? Absolutely nothing. Now, here's the thing. You might say, what if Richard comes out and tweets? Yeah, the first 3 people who hear Richard Hart's tweeting in the first 60 to 120 minutes just start pumping the crap out of us, start rotating in hard. Like, friends, you got to imagine, what would big whale wallets do? Like, there's people sitting on like, maybe 500 grand of ink and stuff here and there. What would they do if they found that, oh, it's Richard Hart's coin? They'd probably just like rotate the ink straight away. It's just something they're earning yield on, right? They just like have a quick flash rotation and that would push it up even more. Now, there is still purple Bitcoin, which is pWBTC. It's still hanging around here. But what's actually most important, friends, pWBTC, the purple Bitcoin, which is the wrapped Bitcoin from PulseChain. This is the ratio against pDAI, okay? This is the purple Bitcoin, purple DAI ratio. And if it was 1-for-1, it would be around 97,000. So if it was like matched, it was matched. If you notice, man, it's like it's hovering around. What is that 97,000? That's what wrapped Bitcoin DAI is, eDAI, because Bitcoin is 97,000 US dollars. That's why you can see these things, man. They're hogging each other, friends, over time. A lot of people have this fascination. They think one day you just say, this is the chart, you wake up, pegged like that. But if you look at the ratios of what's happening, Richard's he's not just giving away this free money. He's bonding it thicker over time. Yeah. So he's not making, so what would a pegging be? It means we go from paper thin liquidity to rock hard cement liquidity instantly. Yeah. Instead, what he's doing is it's paper thin and then he like stacks another paper. Waits for someone to cheat. He stacks 5 pieces of paper. Waits for a couple of people to cheat again. You see? And it starts thickening up over time. And then eventually it cements and ossifies itself. But that's what the bet is. A lot of people just believe it's all speculation and gambling, which is what markets are really. But a lot of them believe that it's nothing significant. But put 2 and 2 together, friends. This big voter guy comes out. Once again, building more bridges, a lot of things on the outskirts. As we find more information, I think the market will start to price it in. But hey, it's completely up to you. What do you think about this discovery? Does it increase your odds? You think, oh, wow, if this was part of him, Richard, this is exactly what you'd be doing. Okay, it's not outside. It's not like he's going in, like this wallet. He didn't go and deploy, let's go deploy Mana token on Ethereum. Let's go do some random Arbitrum, mid-curve, DeFi, Pendle stuff. It's not doing that stuff. It's literally just doing things to build out PulseChain. Makes you think. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, all. Catch you soon.